So this is the first scrim here of Profiction Purple versus Profiction Green. We want to see what these players can really do, and having this new roster for Profiction is such a wonderful thing. As we can see, Nathan's going for the Breach lineup right now. He's going to be playing for Breach. Nafi really wants to do that. The timings on Breach they're just so amazing. You know, he's so broken having those 3 new flashes, and seeing how H2HJH goes for the Sovon split. That's also really nice. Those angles you can just recover onto backside B or A site, and you can see that the Viper is coming in. You know, the Viper wall going for A. That's a really interesting wall that can just give you that cover and allow your team to push up into A on the attack side. Let's see if they know that lineup. And Bad Mulan just gonna go for the Sage pick, especially for mid. You know, with the wall.
Choose your
they
agent.
did go for the nerf on Sage, so it's gonna be really interesting to see what they can achieve with that lineup. And Sky, okay, and then they just made their selections really late. So we have the Sova, the Sky, the Reyna, and then the Viper, and also the Sage on the women's team. And we have the Omen, the Killjoy, the Breach, and the Viper, Reyna, onto the Profiction Green's team. Not really sure why the girls decided not to go for an Omen. They just went for a Viper instead. Very, very strange. Usually you would want to... Oh, well, it looks like H2 is lagging a little bit too much. It's looking very, very new. They're just deciding what they're going right now. Maybe a little slow. The boys all lined up right now. The Reyna on mid. Looks like they're gonna go for a B push. Garage. See if Missing the offsides will be able to hold this off with his alarm bot on site. And
Placing alarm bomb.
Placement. Alarm
Placing
bot,
swarm
sorry,
grenade.
the little corridor. Reyna on Breach on mid is gonna be really strong. Let's see if the girls are gonna be able to peek this off. They're running the ghost right now. Oh! Looks like she's peeking out. Collects the duelist of the team. Doesn't catch any of them. Lets up Nafi a little bit though. Looks like the rest of the girls are going into the garage. Looking into Mystic's sights here. Pushing up without smoking off the Flash comes out. Flash is Leo, but those grenades are coming out on both sides of the site. Looks like Bad Mulan's gonna run into one of them. And it's just a bloodbath ensuing right now in the tunnel of B Garage.
One enemy remaining.
Looks like H2 gets caught by Kiki to mid. Right in the head. Clean shots. Now it's all up to Strike Spur. See what H2 do. Oh! Triple tap. Doesn't land on the third one. And unfortunately, Profiction Green catches up and swings into the garage. Looks like there's not really much sense of following right now for the girls. Some kind of sense of going together. It might be still trying to figure out their areas of attack that they're trying to go for, rather than just one area, one motive. Looks like the light buy here is going to come in the force for a few, except the Sky and the Reyna on their team.
Spike dropped.
Looks like the Sova's making quite a bit of noise. Arrow comes in. Okay, and then just hit that little bit of that smoke. Looks like they see Schmitty playing into Heaven. Spots Nathan for a little bit, or Nafi on it. Paranoia comes in. They haven't pushed up yet. They're just a little bit scared. A little scared against Profiction Green. You just cannot be scared. Oh, but those flashes though, they're just gonna be so strong against Profiction Purple. Profiction Purple unable to see towards A main, because after all this plethora of flashes, it's just too much. The Viper volley is just gonna scare off Colette, and she's just gonna have to be forced out. She gets caught, however, by 3 other Profiction Green members, just holding A main after quite a while, after that big rotate. You gotta be really fast with those girls. You gotta be fast with the swinging and taking the sight. See Vaytez, she's making her way up, just looking into male. Looks like Leo's getting started with his alarm bot though, because he knows that they're both there.
One enemy remaining.
Exchange of a little flank here with Nafi, and she's the last one. Vaytez just caught there. All the girls just waiting and wait for the opportunity, but their opportunity is it's so limited, really. You know, they have to just rush up, have to see what they can do, overtake the Profiction Green members when there's only a few on site. Really, you do not want to see Mystic come back with his turrets and his utility, especially with something like this. So we're going for the SMG buy on both sides, maybe a few. There are some full buys here on the Profiction Green. Laffy here getting a little cocky with the revolver. See if he hits one. Nope. Looks like Profiction Green is rotating green onto mid. The smoke goes down, forcing the girls to reload the SMG. Trying to make this an angle. It looks like they're trying to push up into the garage, but Leo's grenades are still keeping them off. By the time now, it looks like all the Profiction Green members are stacked along B. A little bit too scared to peek right now, especially for Colex. A little bit too scared. They have such a crossfire here on mid. The guys are pushing up right now. 3 of them on mid, just like it seemed. The girls are just playing into the smoke. Gets the refrag after the cross. Which is back at refrag again. Unable to get the spike again. It's just that they need that little push right now. Just go into a site right away together, rather than playing just like defense on attack. It looks like their economy has been a little bit crushed. Same thing, but they're steadily getting the credits back. As you can see, losing for a couple of times really does get back to the economy. They choose, however, to go for the SMG buys, so it's more comfortable. And Profiction Green is still playing their own default spots, but just rotating really, really fast. Seeing to that, the passive Profiction Purple is it's coming out right now. it's showing. Navi pushed up right now in mid. He's seeing, doesn't know this, but there's 4 of them there, and Flash just came out. Looks like he's baiting here, Smitty. It's mid. Playing on top box. See what the women are doing. They're slowly just waiting if they can get a pick here, especially with that smoke in the way. Just really, really scared to see they're gonna check their corner here. There's a deadly crossfire, especially a Viper Molly right there in the middle. Oh, it looks like Naffy just pushes up, catches collects. The smoke, however, making it really difficult to get the refrag there. Oh, the flash comes out. Oh, Naffy takes control of that. And gets the picks on the Blondin. And the
one player remaining.
Kiki getting really, really, really aggressive here too. Playing with the girl's mind. Looks like it goes for Ignite. And it's just the singling it out right there in the smoke was just the pinnacle of not being able to refrag. Those daily crossfires that Profiction Green has set up after a while. You just gotta push those and wait for the best. Now I hope they decide to go into A and give it a chance to the rush, but you're gonna have to see. Maybe there was a Viper wall into heaven. One caution out, and also the
Scout destroyed.
looks like the flash, unfortunately, not gonna be able to flash out GG here. I think I wasn't fast enough to go in. Oh, they're pushing up into the corner. See. Flash is coming out. Both there just waiting. Profiction Purple. Waiting against these three flashes that are too deadly. It's just too deadly. Oh, they catch Mini lacking here against Nathan's ability. He's getting a little bit caught up by the girls here from Scratch, so giving a little bit of a skirmish. Both girls still holding the angle, waiting for an idea of how they're going to push up onto the site. A stun comes in right now into sewer, catching both girls, demolling the close left, and moving into sewer quite a little bit, making a lot of noise. Wonder what they're up to really. You know, that's the thing with the girls right now. Their plays, they've been They've been
30
making us
seconds left.
off guard, trying to
There
see
they
what they
are.
can do with this this really limited amount of time. Really, really passive. Molly comes
Feeling
in, they're
set.
gonna catch. No, it will not.
You're
Unfortunately,
done.
the blind comes in. And the girls are really, really scared. Unable to get that refrag.
10 seconds left. One player remaining.
It's like the lag on H2 is just too much. You're unable to spray down Kiki in time. Now, we would love to see some more aggressive takes here, especially with the amount of utility that Profiction Purple has. The slow, the wall, maybe walling off Heaven with the Viper Smoke, or going for a Sage Wall here onto B tunnel. But they've been playing really passive, holding these angles just like its defense. So I would really want to see how their defense works out here. Looks like Nappy's going to just combust that little corner there, leaving them a little bit anchored out. But no. Colex, she finds the pick on him this time. Doesn't want to get picked by him anymore after that play onto box. And they're just playing for mid here, just waiting.
I've got your
Holding
trail.
a slight crossfire.
The hunt begins.
Waiting for that smoke there from Schmitty. Oh, peeks out, gets Schmitty on window. And this Sky ult's gonna find Chris playing onto Mail. Hits him.
Poison orb.
Or the push there, but what is this? It looks like the girls are actually finding
Spike
A
planted.
with their fake for the first time. Catching all these Profiction members, singling them out, being really cocky, really. Let's see here. Kovacs just holding that Heaven. Spirito too, holding A main. It looks like the girls are trying to rotate back onto site through sewer, but going really slow. They don't want these
Swarm
Profiction
grenade
members to stick them out, but it looks like they see him in the A main. Kovacs goes down after Schmitty goes for 2 sprays. Oh, the spray comes in for Schmitty into elbow.
One enemy remaining.
Missing. Drops down. Looks like both sprays are being exchanged, both whipping. It looks like the girls are able to catch Chris whip too, and right behind them. It was a really interesting round, seeing that they faked mid. It got some picks, being able to catch both members on Profiction Green, just lacking, singularly peeking against 2 people and getting the refrag. That was pure teamwork. I'd love to see that way more. And it's good to see that there is some kind of diversion now, and that will keep Profiction Green on their toes, guessing, hey, where is Profiction Purple going? Are they going to be going A? Are they going mid? This passiveness is their tool. The flash comes on to mid once more, and there's full women ready to just take the 4 Naffy alone here in male. Just holding it with the revolver again. Let's see if he hits anything here. Oh, she gets a peek on Spencer. Gets a tremor in. Standing the Viper Molly for some reason, but you know, we all make that mistake. And this is right now Profiction, 3 of them getting ready to just peek mid. Oh, singles out Betaz in the corner. Looks like the girls are a little scared now. Peeked that after getting one tapped by Naffy. But we hear that in Ramen. They hear him. And
One player remaining.
gets a spike carrier. Sees her that she's moving. Moving
Spike
really
is here.
really loud by herself in Ramen. There's a little bit of a struggle here too onto the spawn, but looks like H2 is finally going to drop down here after the round. Everything collapses after the refrag doesn't come in. It looks like for Profiction Purple, we're going to need to be able to swiftly get that. Maybe even getting H2 or Bad Milan to go in first, just to get that little pick. That pick from their more fragger potential operators and players such as Coex. But this time, maybe Coex going for the flash here on mid instead. The combustion's going in. They don't know that Nappy's actually pushed up really close. Will they check that corner? That's the question of 2020. Will they check that corner right there in that box? And they're going to see a breach just holding it with a rifle. And they're also going to see Reyna holding it through mid as well. Colex just by herself here, and Spike going down, Spike in the spawn really, and just by himself. There's not really much he can do against this triple view of just mid. See that H2 is also playing for B. Mystic's also playing on A this time, rather. Seeing that they could just solo the information op here on A because of their passiveness. Really good read. And then the dog's not going to find anyone ramp though. Oh, they hear it. Kiki's going to go up and inspect that. Girls are just pushing up. And they're gonna find themselves a double threat here to heaven.
Team Ace.
Unfortunately, gonna be a little bit too passive there, but they had to push that side. Going up into heaven wasn't ideal. It would have been a bit more ideal to go for the Killjoy ult, Killjoy utility there, and then just pushing up into sight and securing it after seeing how much time they had. But there is a great deal of teamwork really needed for the and frags, 3 frags are needed to win these rounds really. And seeing that they have all these ults in their disposal, I want to see what they can do here. Maybe a Viper ult onto sight, or some kind of like smoke to cover them against the breach flashes really that are going to be ensuing here in the A site. Fine. With the dog onto ramp. It doesn't quite connect, but they do know that he's playing there now. The girls are now going to push up a little bit more aggressively. Like, only a few, Sky and the and Colex going to push up. Looks like Colex is going to find Kiki. But Schmitty's watching the A main.
Welcome
Can't forget about that. Looks like they're ulting A right now. What the girls are going to do? They're scarily pushing up right now into heaven. Looks like no one's watching heaven at this time too. They don't really know that though, you know. It's a scary part to be on the receiving end of heaven without any control. Nappy though is going for the flank, sees Bad Mulan, and it looks like Stride's gonna go into the smoke. Sees the Viper, gets a pick right now, and Nappy is just gonna get that 3K behind them. Playing really passive, not pushing it to side with Sky, but it's okay. Maybe one situation I meant, but unfortunately Schmitty is just going to be able to find it. Squarzo not finding for the team. Would be nice to get that bonus money, but seeing their economy, they would really need that right now. You just have to push them to the side, guys. You gotta go in. If a teammate's already in, you gotta go in. You'll be able to take those initiatives.
Anyone
right there.
have funds to spare?
Don't worry about the men that are going to be flanking you. So it looks like they're going against a full bot Profiction green with some light buy resistance. See if they're going to wall off of C.
Revealing area.
Looks like the wall is going to hold heaven. And they got the wolf spotting right now. Leo on site. However, they haven't pushed up yet. Got 3 Profiction members ready to push up, and the wall comes in. Unfortunately, it walls off the whole tunnel. Not really sure if that was what was needed right now, but they both all of them decided to rotate after that wall, and now they're just holding this spawn, playing passive again once again. Maybe a little bit too much shift walking, or a little bit too much walking, you know. It's something. Kiki's just gonna push up here, put this ult, finds Colex, and then after that, H2 is just gonna run away. A little scared of that ult, really. It's not good for business. It's really effective, especially with a player such as Kiki.
30 seconds left.
He's putting that on the smoke. See that he's playing the smoke, peeks in, pushes out, and throws Squarzo right away. All the other girls making a lot of noise, all contesting inside. Gets the flank off, blinds off one.
One player remaining.
And the flank comes in just like what happened with Nappy a few rounds earlier. The girls are just a little too scared to go against that ult. Unable to get those reflags as well. Seeing how it's going so far, it looks like the lag is coming from primarily H2 and Bad Mulan here. we'll see right now. How are they gonna play this out? How are they going to pull this out right now? This 9-11 match, round 11 I meant, 9-1. How are they gonna just pull this out right now onto A? Same old passiveness. We would like to see way more aggressiveness, especially, but at least now they do have a flank watcher, which is a bait test, just waiting for Nappy to go to mid. But unfortunately, it looks like that diversion right now is thinking they want to go mid, so you can't really blame them. So the flash comes out. Nappy peeks the flash though, shoots it out. Sees that there's a few of them pushing in the tunnel. Unable to get the pick because of the gun choice. It looks like most of the guns we can are for the other players rather than Coax, but yeah, they're going for that big push right now. And the flank from Kiku. Unfortunately, just had to get
round in the hash.
on Rook this time, really. Just unfortunate. It would be nice to see the bias coming towards the players who can get those high frags, really. And we need to see these rounds coming in with these alts. Really, I haven't seen a Viper ult on the Profiction Purple or any type of communication doing alt for Sova or Sage. No, Revive has been going in.
You should
able
run.
to utilize that utility right away. And seeing that there's a ult here for Killjoy, they're just gonna push out. They know if they stay in there, they're gonna waste more time and be more passive rather than what they usually have done. So it's good that they came out. Collecting solo against the 3 Profiction green members, always playing on mid. Unfortunately, it doesn't find Nappy though, because Nappy aims at head level over there onto sewer. We're just trying to see where the Mystic, the offside, is playing. Don't see him on site though. Maybe they're gonna push it out. Seeing how it hasn't been really that contested. It looks like it's pushing out right now. And they have a breach ult to retake site. Profiction green that they're pulling out right now, getting ready. Let's see. Profiction purple is retake. Oh, looks like it comes out. Profiction green and it makes some rush plays here. They just take the outside, pushing out of Nappy comes in. This is from the garage, and the fake teleport just really closes it off and tells them,
Switching
hey,
sides.
Profiction purple, you know, we have all these ults, and we're ready to use them. We're ready to use them in their disposal, rather than the usage of your ults and the soloistic type of playstyles that you've done. It cements the Profiction refrag game here for green rather than purples. But we'll see. What was stack here on A? This stack of 3 Profiction purple members. Will that nullify this this rush that's about to happen? This awakening of green members pushing in. Will they? H2 making a little bit of noise.
Revealing area.
But he sees that they're all there. It's an arrow. Looks like Kiki's gonna push up, gets a headshot here onto H2. And they're waiting in sight. Oh, collects going down after one shot. Right in the head, unfortunate. And these purple members are just struggling to find Kiki here after the second pick.
One
comes in.
enemy
Right
remaining.
the
Last
flash.
player standing.
Unfortunately, Bad Mulan just unable to focus enough into the flash. Really, it was almost like a photo shoot, and it looks like the flash was on.
Flawless.
And the pistol frenzy just
Match point.
spray on that from that distance. Always a gamble. But at least at this this match point of 12-1, we can safely say that Profiction Purple is gonna have to get this comeback here with this this buy over what Profiction Green has. Espresso though, just gonna go for the light armor just to give it the save, but Profiction Purple is just gonna make another chaos ensuing here onto B. This doesn't help that the smoke is down here, and they hear all these players just going into garage. Betez though nearly dodged that
Toxins going up.
that little bit
Spike
of a
planted.
stun. They're all gonna take it. Helper comes in, they're in top heaven already. She doesn't know though, and she can see it. Oh, looks like Schmitty's gonna take it. Kulak's here pushing into dirt, catching Kiki, pushing in right now. Oh, catches another one, catches Chris on boxes here. And HU just gonna follow along, just trying to grasp what's going on. And you see that Leo's playing downward. Unfortunately, the heal didn't come in time. But they do see that both members are taking quite a while the bomb is ticking quite a bit, a little too long. It's about to go down. So Schmitty's just gonna
Attackers win.
hit him
Last
right
player
now.
remaining.
So the good old play as they play passive last round. But that goes to Profiction Green in that match, and that was an interesting match for sure. Hey, good match, guys.
Good match.
We're not gonna talk about
GG's.
that one round.
The one round that we
Chris missed
got
on you,
a
and we
win.
were all laughing.
Okay, so we were thinking best out of 3.
Best
You want
of.
to? Yeah.
Unless you guys have to get off or something.
No,
I'm down.
we can do it.
Is there a map of preference you guys want right now?
You guys should have a map
You guys
of
can
preference.
choose.
You guys should have.
Okay, thank you. Oh, by the way, Kaylee, just communicate to me through chat because I know you're not in Discord, so just communicate to me or just whisper to me, okay? If you have a map or something. Okay.
Yep, I recorded the whole thing, and I'll send the video to you girls after a bit. I did put in my own
yikes.
my own things that I wanted you guys to try.
Okay.
Obviously, you already know you got to work on the aim and all that, but there is I did see from the spectate that the two of you are lagging quite a bit. I don't know if it's FPS. I think it is FPS. And that they got in the way of the refrag. Refrag being killing someone after your teammate dies. Oh, it looks like they are ready. Okay. So, we're gonna go into the map that Profiction Purple decides to play, which is Bind, and you know, it's good to see this map coming every now and then. It's just they say it's the most balanced map, really, especially teleporters though get in the way. But it's gonna be interesting to see what this lineup's gonna be. Gonna go for those annoying ops already. Reyna, a breach, Cypher, really annoying. Ray's on here. Ray's really good on Vine. Lots of fighting potential and good lineups, especially if Betez decides to go for those hot C4 plays. And they
Choose your agent.
Locking in what their last operator is going to be. But the Owen pick would be a safe one, noticing that they have no smokes really. And looks like this lineup's gonna definitely be something against Profiction Green here. So, let's see if we can find some of these players playing a little bit more aggressive here on Bind. Looks like the boys are just kind of having a little bit of fun right now, pre-round. But, you know, there's no fun after Purple comes in and just they decide to just one tap you in the head with these ghosts on their team, running one ghost at least. But, you know, looks like the lineup is going to be 3A for this one, and well, and it looks like the boys are just they're worshiping the almighty Naffy here. Four deciding to head onto A. Now they're going to find 3 purples playing onto A. Going for the 4 shower 1A main push here. Let's see. They're going to try to get the push up right now in the corner. Unfortunately, they don't pull out the flash. Guy in the wall is staring there with the wall. Doesn't get it. It's like the is already cleared out here onto Heaven, and they're just stomping onto them right now as they try to retake the
Spike
site.
planted. One enemy player standing.
And unfortunately, Profiction is just Profiction Green is just playing for the the good old refrag, rather than playing the objective, knowing that they have the upper hand here for the gunfights. But what is to blame? What is to blame really? Having these players here on aim A not able to react or get the refrag after a kill is crucial really to the round. And putting that wall down faster and longer would be the good choice, as Sage Wall is really weak at the start as well. It's like the Watch is coming in A main, and looks like Colex is just left to hold it right now for himself as Reebok comes into green. Unfortunately though, it looks like Mission is going to push up a little too far into elbow. And finally went into Vatez, and Chris finally went into Darkroom as well. So both of them really scared right now through this round.
One player remaining.
Looks like it's going to be HQ. Daphne trying to clutch it up, but nah. A little bit too passive, just again playing for picks rather on this side on defense again. Which still you still gotta be really aggressive really on this side to get those frags really when your teammates are dying from a known angle. But Profiction Green is just capitalizing on every single gunfight they can get. You know, hey, you guys have no crossfire where you're watching the same angle. We're just gonna push in and see if you guys can if Profiction Purple can really just hold us down. No, they can't. Well, let's just keep going. And that's exactly what they're going to be doing on next round, maybe onto B, but it looks like the arrow is going to be a little bit too early, as Profiction Green just readily, right now, as of this moment, is just getting into long. And looks like H2 gets hit off by Kiki right in the head. You're holding it with the SMG angle by yourself. And up to scratch, so gets a pick though onto Thanos Cakes. Colex and the others they push up, and they see Nappy going through the smoke, and now they get the refrag here. Colex refragging Bad Milan after he got 3K from Kiki. They did hear that he is playing long. They see the camera. They're checking right now into elbow. Has just looks the wrong way. All the bullets are over there in long. Oh, it looks like Colex the refragging game going in gets all these picks for her team, and seeing all those Proficient Green members playing in the smoke, and she was right behind them, she decided to go for this flank instead rather than the one in split. Really intriguing to see Profiction Purple being able to pop off, saving that round for themselves, and now able to buy fully in this round. Would like to see a little bit more of a reaction to some simple things like some gunfights and maybe some abilities, but such as the flashes, the random flashes, helping out their teammates. But Profiction Purple, they just wanted to get this comeback, and Correct saying no, Profiction Green. Looks like there's gonna be a stun in the flash, 2 flashes really. And Bad Mulan's gonna get a little bit of that scuffle. He's gonna find it out. Now three members are just gonna come back from and get ready in dark room just to get into the site that they're trying to retake. Collects though, pushing into elbow. She can see Thanos kicks in. Oh, that's a heal again.
One enemy remaining.
Flying for green box. However, the Rays just watching Vetez, watching green box. They know that he's in the corner, getting the frag in. The frag is gonna barely hit him. The flash goes in as well. Doesn't need that flash, but still, no help. Naffy just gonna be stuck in that corner. And now, Vetez playing that green box, able to get a 3 Profiction green members by herself, doing God's work, and showing that Profiction purple really. They play these nutty corners here on Sabine, and they're willing to just challenge Profiction green. That's just pushing into sight without any smokes or any cover into shower side with anyone pushing it by themselves. But instead now they realize their plan, and they're gonna go for this B take. Obviously, they've seen the potential. H2 is gonna hit that stun, however, and fall back into spawn. And the Paranoid is getting raided by Spreadso. They're gonna push up. Oh, Paranoid goes in, however, doesn't connect. Oh, looks like Nappy though gonna get the one tap onto Spreadso, and it looks like the retake is in place once again. Collects though, she's going into elbow. She doesn't know if anyone's there, but she's just readily being able to peek it, just ready. And Vetez
Spike planted.
Gonna get picked right through the smoke. There might be an opening right there, and then a big crossfire by Profiction green. Do they want to peek it though? They're peeking it. Oh, it looks like the Peaky's watching metal now, and they just find Chris lacking. All the flashes coming from Collects though from Naffy in this corner. Will she now check that corner? Oh, sees Naffy in that corner. Gets Naffy. Gets these big picks here. Peaky though getting the frag here in metal, and of course we see Mystic playing into Garden again. They're playing really, really safe. Especially Collects not gonna be able to hit all those shots there, and then looks like Mystic's gonna frag off the Collects instead, as they know that the bomb's ticking down. Will they go into CT? Yes, they are. They're going into CT. The bad news. What are you looking at? And unfortunately, Leo dies from that scuffle, but still, they're able to save that gun from Kiki here, especially. But their economy is already looking really nice, so that those deaths have not really been too paramount. However, need to be really fast with those takes, and seeing that the passiveness right now, especially the retake onto B, you need to be able to be passive enough to take that back. But looks like Vetez though playing an off angle instead now onto this box, and Bad Mulan here to follow. Playing in the smoke, gets caught off by the stun, and the camera sees it, but the flashes, it's just a bad situation. Oh no, the rocket narrowly tries to
I know exactly
where Smitty comes in through the smoke, undetected, however.
The hunt begins.
And they all know from that cypher all that they're just up here, and it looks like there's a teleport coming in. Teleport, Smitty. Oh, looks like the ult's gonna kind of give a clutch and Collects, but it doesn't matter. The refrag comes in, and Profiction green isn't having it this time. They're not having it. And seeing what just happened with Bad Mulan, a swift wall could have helped out with that, and a slow warp could have helped with the rush and being able to single everyone out. If she were to put that utility down onto A main, it could have been a different story, and Vetez could have been able to just aim her rocket launcher a little bit better here, but nah. Unfortunately, that was not the turn of the events. Rather, it would be the stun. And
revealing area.
H2 just gonna go for a double bounce here onto long, but it's just gonna hit that archway. These smokes coming in really early from Spreadso. She does not want to give them any angles, but unfortunately, this also gives them no information of them pushing up. Profiction green, and they're already getting ready, and the breach all comes in. Oh no, both push out to the site right now, and looks like she's going to scratch her by herself once again. H2 going back onto spawn. She's playing it really safe. Shocking herself though,
Spike
unfortunately,
planted.
not being able to hit those arrows today, but you know, collects with her classic elbow play. Is she going to find Thanos kick locking here? Is she going to find him? Is Thanos going to peek? He's going to peek it right now. Oh, looks like Thanos gets spray on Colex this time because she hits the head. Kiki though, just holding that angle, doesn't want them to push up into B, and passiveness really right here is just it's such a tool, but it's not gonna work if you don't get those refrags really. And looks like Veta's clock's ticking right now.
One player remaining.
Oh, Schmitty sees her in the little off angle of that smoke. Oh, she gets him in the head. Unfortunately, there's hardly any amount of time. They're both pushing it too long. She's gonna satchel out. Oh no, she's not gonna get to the teleport in time. And it looks like Profiction Green gets purple once more here on the B site. You know, it's good to see that Profiction Purple is getting some form of consciousness really with this these pushes, and we would love to see this utility being placed down. Oh, it looks like the utility is gonna be placed down now this time. Oh, it looks like the wall is a little bit too much to the right here. And Mulan gonna go for the peak. It's just too heavy, and Veta's getting ready, but the flash comes in. Oh no, it's so strong. Hits H2 as well, and they peak just right away. It's really annoying, really. But maybe this TP here that Stretzel's gonna do for herself here on this A main. Maybe she will find someone. But this heaven take is just something new. See, gonna go for the teleport here. Looks like gets a frag on him.
One player remaining.
Looks like it's gonna be a 1v3 situation. Knowing that Kovacs pushed a little bit too far. Heaven, where you have Heaven control too. Oh, looks like and Schmitty gonna peek at the same time, including DQ on the head. It's just 3 different angles. What can you do? But I can tell you what you could do. A concise wall right there could have ended that push, and maybe some staying alive for those slow orbs really could have really kept this this push from giving some more time for the Profiction B members to come back. And it looks like the stack on A is going to be the choice of this one, with 4 members stacking on A. But Veta is deciding, hey, look, you know, I'm going to go back to B. I do not want to go to A, but unfortunately, it looks like it's the latter. Profiction Green still singling out Bad Mulan into the corner with those flashes, and just H2, she's just holding this right now, getting back into shower, really passive. She wants to play for looks like Schmitty is just gonna peek it right in smoke. Always clears that shower this time without Vitez there. He just can't. But Vitez lands a headshot right there out the Peaky, really nasty. You see someone playing shower.
One player remaining.
Come in, they're both low though, and then Thanos KC spread, so pushing up to U-Haul. And unfortunately, it looks like the gunfights are not being met into standard, but that's okay. Profiction Purple has their ults ready to revive people, ready to arrow people, give some people some explosions, and it's being segmented right now that there's some aim training that's needing to happen, some less lag issues, some geometry. Oh, looks like the wall actually comes in now. It's a full health wall now because she put it pre-game. It takes a while to go up to full health. Unfortunately, he's gonna get shot down right away, but will Bad Mulan play for slow orb here onto main so they don't push up all together. So the flashes are coming in. Oh no, Mystic and Schmitty are playing shower this time. Schmitty peeks out, doesn't protect his corner, and this time it looks like Colex is gonna give him another mind game here, but unfortunately, Nafi's already pushed up, and the B members are just a little too scared to get in the site. But Dark Room once again gets a pick here, Kiki, and
one enemy remaining player standing.
Room, you know, they're waiting for those rotates. They want to, they know that they're fast for those rotates. Vitez though, they're going for that flank. Unfortunately, the rest of their team just not being able to be fast enough to go inside so they don't go into dark room. But you know, seeing just how aggressive that Profiction Green is playing, it challenges the passiveness of Purple rather, and you know, it's now the question of the ladder is, hey, can you aim and kill us, or are you guys gonna just let us take that site? You know, like, are you gonna you know, you're gonna back off right here in the shower, or you're gonna back off here in the T spawn, but CT spawn I meant, but are you gonna actually contest us? You know, will you give us a fight? Seeing all these flashes though, it's a little bit intimidating, but you know, Profiction Purple just has to play off of those. See, Profiction Purple can clear all of them. Oh, it looks like a TP going to elbow too, and Maytaz hears that, gets a spot. Oh, gets a quick hit onto Mystic. Really, really efficient right there, but Strike's still there. Oh, all metal, and they're just all pushing up. No one's there, ready to get them off guard.
Spike planted.
Yeah, the ultimate right now in H2 could have been used for that flash, but nah, she's holding the same A main angle as the two spawn. Fortunately, though, Coex gets a pick here in elbow, but passing this is just too much. Bad Mulan seeing as to what she could do with Coex here. Just getting ready to peek out with what she has right now. It looks like they're gonna go for the save here, Coex and Bad Mulan, which is a really smart idea, knowing that they have just like barely enough funds right now to even get that buy round really. And seeing that their members are they're losing those gunfights because of not being setting up those corners is just not good. Coex though, gonna peek that back corner, but not Nappy. And Nappy,
Last round for the hash.
just wants to go for those one taps, and who can blame him, you know? Who can blame him? So we can see that Profiction Purple just doing what they can on A with only 2 here stacked up, but it looks like the A tech is going to be here instead, even though they're stacking 3 on B. And will they be able to get it back is the question. Coex, so pushing to shower. The hunt begins. So is H2, but little they know all of them are pushing onto A main. And the plant goes in. Coex trying to go for that.
Spike planted.
Flank maybe. See one into A, B. The rest of the Profiction members are gonna find 2 members pushed up here now into dark room. Will they be able to catch them off guard? Nope. It looks like they still know that they push them into dark room, but they don't know how fast they can go this time, unfortunately. And it looks like the all 3 of them are check their corner again for the Mystic, even though he closed that corner. And unfortunately, the double push here onto their site.
Switching sides.
The spawn is going to take them by surprise, and Profiction Green is going to tell them, hey, look, we want to keep telling you that we're pushing in too fast, and you got to be on your toes. You got to have your weapons ready. We're ballsy, you know? We don't care about your feelings. We do not care at all. Really, they do not care. And they're just trying to stomp these rounds in. Looks like Coex is going to go for the flank here onto B, and while the other Profiction Purple members are huddled here onto A main, getting ready. Looks like there's going to be a smoke going for mid, maybe? Nope, looks like it's going to be for B. A little Coex, giving him a little bit of a mind guesser. Looks like the flash comes in right now for Skrezzo. No one knows anyone's in the corner, but maybe that blue box is going to see him. Oh, it's going to see him, and it's going to kill him. Unfortunately, Nappy just holding up too quick. Cockiness. The heal comes in now, the bait does. And Coex, she sees one in the corner, unable to get the hit, but at least that person is lit really badly. Grenade though. Oh, he's in the close left corner already. Oh no, Bad Mulan, where are you? Where is the refrag? Where is the refrag, Bad Mulan? Unfortunately, Beta is just gonna die in cold blood. No refrag to be seen. And the sword, it's down, but Kiki is still shipwalking into that smoke, just waiting for these guys.
One enemy remaining.
Ah, Schmitty though. It's pushing up. Oh, the sword. No, the sword. It's too late. And Kiki comes in for the 4K, catching the girls off guard, seeing that they're just playing without their utility, rather. We'd love to see some more usage of the wall from Bad Mulan. Maybe to boost herself, her and her team up into that crate over here on A. But you know, these plays, what can you do? The economy is it's really bad. They need to get these rounds in for sure. It's like they're going for a really passive play here on the A, all 5 of them. And the arrow though is going to be their teammates, and it looks like Kiki gets the final out here on the spread, so it's not going to have that though. They're going to go back. They know that they got to get that back, and looks like Vitas is just going to miss all that spray there. Kiki though holding the angle. They don't know. Oh, there it is again. The angle right there. They just don't want them to push up. Oh, the Molly comes in. Oh, could have been really, really bad if Chris lands those shots there. Oh, pushing into the back of Molly. He got no lines up though. Bad Milan gets a hit here on
Found them.
Sees that in the corner though. Oh, he can't shoot through that corner. It's all brick. Here's the teleporter.
One enemy remaining.
No, Leo though. Gonna get those picks. Oh, triple tap. Smitty, nope. Not gonna happen. And Profiction doing once again
Match
playing
point.
attack on defense and working together to defeat Purple.
Revealing area.
H2 is going to distract them on A here, and they're all going for a B take. Oh, they're all playing for mid this time though. Naffy and Adrian. Naffy with the Odin though. Is that flash gonna do something? Skrejtso pushes up without them knowing. This is good. This is a good setup. Maybe Profiction Purple is gonna be able to catch Naffy off guard, but no, he goes back into B because he knows that they're kind of pushed up now, and they know that there's one long already just come in and kill Coach for the next one. Oh no, looks like Kiki.
One player remaining. Flawless.
The Odin in the back.
Defenders win.
Having no utility or anything to watch that flank, but I'm just hoping that no one will be pushing that. But once again, that match goes into Profiction Green. And GG's